Alright, in Košice right now. This is how we're looking. Just arrived here, maybe 1 hour, and it is hot. It's about 9:30 in the morning. It is fucking hot. Look how beautiful this place is. I think this place is home to the biggest church in Slovakia, so we'll go and check that out. Try and do a bit of a history lesson. One thing that I've noticed already is the caliber of women. Whew, they average out much better than at home. The average girl here is probably a 10 back home, so yeah, we're going to explore a bit of that. Yeah, here's the church then, or cathedral, the largest one in Slovakia. I don't know what's going on here. He's on stilts. School kids. Look at this.
Šašo, poď ku mne, veď oni dajú fotku. Oni tu z Bratislavy išli kvôli tomuto. Dobre, poď. Tak odvortali, idem domov tady. A táto chce balón, ktorá chcela balón?
Impressive. I want to go and try and find a coffee in the sun. Let's go down here.
Pomáhaj mi, Teo, kde máš ten meč? Teo už daroval. Teo, to je tak pravý vole nás.
Alright, let's go here. Alright, just had a nice coffee. Pointed in the direction of a place to go for a swim later. Quite a lovely girl in the cafe. She was delightful, Lucia. And now I'm going to go and see what all this commotion is about. There's a lot of noise going on down here. And it's early, like 10 AM now. It's fucking noisy. So maybe some kids are going crazy to the music. Look how beautiful this place is. What's going on down here? Yeah, this is a nice city. Beautiful women everywhere. Alright, let's go see what's going on. Something for the runners. Of course, it's only runners that could be going crazy like this at 10 in the morning. Have I stumbled across the marathon in Košice? Wonder Women. The Run Slovakia. Who knows? sun is blaring right now. Oh my gosh. I don't think we have these at home. It's met an unfortunate end. Alright, while I'm here, this is where I am. These are the places I can go in the mountains that way. I don't know which way the lake is, but I hope I'll be safe. I know this is bear territory. It's like quite a lot in Slovakia. So that looks a pretty good habitat for a bear, right? Try not to get eaten. Literally in the nowhere village. I'm gonna try and get a coffee or something. Okay, let's go in here. So I've been trying to get some footage all morning of something, but in the city it's hard because it's early in the morning and there's not a lot going on. So it's really hot as well, so I decided to try and get myself near some water. Look at this. Looks pretty clean to me. There was some open top pools in the next city along, 15 minutes on a train, Prešov. It costs something like €5 all day to sit by the pool, but I just prefer the natural water. And then just to be around the elements, like look, forests, mountains, streams that are clear. You know, this is my kind of spot, not the big cities. And it's nice. It was a nice, pleasant place. You can tell that the people there are good people, you know, for the most part. And but this is just beautiful to me. Look at this. Fairly good-sized gardens, sun shining. It's got a workshop at the back there, and just the elements. It's lovely and quiet. And I feel right at home in places like this. That is amazing to me. Look at that. Big timber house for the most part. Timber frames and stuff, lovely. All local wood, no doubt. Look at that with the hammock. This is perfect. Yeah, so far so good for Slovakia. I'm assuming this lake is going to make my experience even better too, so grateful for the local knowledge, grateful for this day. Okay, I just took many wrong turns, probably cost me about 15-20 minutes and a lot of sweat. It is so hot right now. I wouldn't even want to guess the temperature because I don't know, but I'm not sure I've felt this heat in the UK yet this year. So we've got to be close to 30 degrees. Whew, it is hot, but I can see the lake coming up to it. Have a look at the surroundings. It is just beautiful. Really peaceful place. One dude stopped to give me a lift to Košice, which was very nice of him. I told him I was going to the lake, he just pointed me in the right direction. So far all I can say is the Slovakian people have been very helpful, very hospitable and accommodating, and that's just how humans should be by default, I feel. Other cities that I've been to, you know, you get off the plane and people trying to sell you drugs straight away, rip you off in a taxi. So far I've had a woman help me with the bus tickets, explain to me how the bus service works here. I've had local knowledge to come to this lake which I'm at now, which I didn't know I was going to be here a few hours ago. Look at it. And I've had a dude stop to give me a lift to somewhere I wasn't going, but that gives me hope to get back later. Might not need to book a taxi now, I might just have to stick my hand out. I wasn't even trying to hitchhike, he just put his thumb up at me and offered me a lift. I thought, wow, nice people. So my experience of Slovakian people back home as well, they're pretty friendly, pretty good people, so it's a thumbs up from me. Right, let's try and find the beach. Apparently there's a cafe down here. Just want to get another coffee. I've had 4.5 hours sleep last night. My plane was 5:20 in the morning. I had to get to Luton, sling my car somewhere, for the free parking of course, which wasn't that hard to find. And yeah, I'm here now, on a bit of lack of sleep, but we're going to power through. I'm going to take some energy from this sun. It's a beautiful sun today. Here we go then. Must be one of the cafes. Coming up to the beach. What a lovely day for this. I am so grateful the girl in the restaurant or cafe told me about this place over a swimming pool. Yeah. Beautiful. Look at that. For sure I'm going to enjoy myself here. A few hours before I hit up the sauna and stuff at the hotel. Don't mind if I do. I'm treating myself. It's my 31st birthday tomorrow. So I've been working hard this year. I'm going to continue to work hard, but this is my little treat for now. Just look at it. Wow. Just went for a dip. This place is fantastic. Look at it. Local spot. Absolutely fantastic. All from one conversation that I had with a woman in the cafe. And now I'm here. Enjoying the sun and the water. And the views. Boom. Here's the water. Some fish. So we'll go down here. No fires, no barbecues, no camping, no dog shit, but you can swim. I'll take that. My perfect day consists of sun, wild swimming, and just getting about. So I would consider this a perfect day. just peaceful. There's so many people about, and they're all just chilling out. It's great. Everyone just keeping themselves to themselves. Probably wondering what the fuck I'm doing with all my luggage. I've only got a bag and a few bits, but much more than most people. I'll try to get some footage of all the people without being too intrusive, so you can have a little sneak peek of how many people are here. So I've just finished up there. You can see it, pretty busy. Just gonna put it out there for my English guys. If you're traveling from the UK, the women, they're very nice compared to back at home, and the default setting is ass out. So there's lots of beautiful women all in thongs, and it's not overrun by children. I mean, a lot of them are probably at school today, but if this was at home, the place would be fucking overrun with children. But that was pretty adult friendly, and assuming they do some stuff later on at night as well. But for my English guys looking to mingle, Slovakia has what you want. Book a fucking flight, do it. Here we go. So I'm gonna go find the hotel, get in the sauna, do some cold plunges, and just chill out. Today is an alone day, reflection day, so we'll see what happens. Alright, I may as well share to you the stuff that I forage. I'm doing this almost on a daily at the moment back at home. Have some cleavers, I believe they're called, aka sticky weed. Some stinging nettles, aka nettle, and some dandelion leaf, because the medicinal properties are huge. So I'm drinking this most days back at home. Have a pot that I go out forage most days when I'm running, and yeah, don't forget to do your foraging, guys. It's good for you, it gets you out and about as well. No complaints there. I'm in the hotel room. Just realised how burnt I am. Like a lobster. So it's a good job to leave. This is what we're working with. Come and have a look outside. That's the spa. That's where we're going. I'm just gonna brew up one of my herbal teas that I foraged. A few press ups, a few resistance band workouts, and we're gonna go down there. Yeah, sunburn. I think that's infrared. Cold shower. Not working. Change rooms. Jacuzzi room. I got all this to myself. Where do I start? Let me turn this bad boy on. It's gotta be that today. life's not bad. It really is not. I'm going to start with the sauna. There's 3: steam room, Finnish sauna, and infrared. That might be the infrared one. Anyway, let's do it. I don't know how good the image will be on the video, but this sauna is pretty impressive. It's pretty bad with sunburn, I'll be honest. Fucking me up, but that was to be expected. But for example, if I was to bring a USB stick or something with auxiliary input, I could blast it through these speakers. They just got the radio on at the moment, but I'm not going to listen to that. You've got temperature control. It's pretty good, it's pretty impressive so far. I love all this. Don't get to do it enough at home, so spend a little bit of dough when I'm on holiday. Treat myself and have some fun. And fun is what I'm having. I'm going to go spend a couple hours here, keep myself out of the sun. It's battered me. Got off the plane at like 8:30 AM here, and it was already hot, and you knew I could have burnt in that heat already, and that UV rays at that time. So yeah, it's been a hot one. Alright, I'm gonna one sauna down and this steam room down, and I can say 10 out of 10. I was going to say 5 out of 5, but it's 10 out of 10. This one is amazing. Eucalyptus and lavender oil. It's got a cold hose pipe here that you can wet yourself with. Lovely for breathing exercises in there. Breathing the oils. Get out with the phlegm and shit in my lungs. I've got hay fever, so I'm suffering right now with my respiratory system. So that was delightful. I'll be spending more time in there. That experience was easily 10 out of 10. I feel so replenished now, and I know I'm going to sleep well later. This holiday is a sober holiday for me. It'll be the first time I've ever done it abroad. For sure I've been struggling with substances. I'm not off the rails on anything, but you know when you could just do without it. That's where I'm at. So this time it's all about health and wellness and exploring with intent, rather than walking around with a hangover, trying to fuck girls that are pissed up, and just, I'm not on one of them holidays. This one is all about exploring sobriety and getting to know myself much more. So hence the sauna. I like saunas anyway, but this time it's filling up the time with purposeful activities and making it good for me, you know. So tomorrow I'm going to the thermal springs. It'll be my birthday too, 31st birthday. But it is what it is. So yeah, tonight I'm just going to go out exploring. Probably have a meal at the same place where the girl gave me the recommendation earlier for the lake, just to say thank you and stuff, you know. And yeah, we'll see what's popping out here. At the moment there's something going on. Lots of commotion out there. I think I need to change the settings on the camera again. So if you can hear that, I've got no idea what it is, but it sounds like it's just over that wall. And it's fucking loud, so it's a good job I didn't want to evening nap. I'm gonna get ready and go out and see what all this commotion's about. Peace. All freshened up. First things first, I need something to soothe my face. I've got a rash and I have sunburn, and I intend to spend most of the day outside tomorrow, so I'm glad I went in, chilled out, but right now I must try and find something to soothe my skin. So here we go. It's always weird walking through with a camera on yourself in public. I don't know if I'll ever get used to that. You just got to do it though. Just got to do it. I suppose if you point it the other way, people might complain, what you're recording me for? So at least this way, it's on me. Had a ride with the taxi driver earlier. He was Ukrainian, and he was telling me the population here has changed massively and there's a lot of Ukrainians here now. So that might be why the women are so beautiful here. But he tried to give me some pointers on how to tell the difference between the two, so we're gonna try that shit. So far I have no idea. I'm guessing, but the only way to find out is by asking them, right? Alright, this is a traditional meal, gnocchi and bacon. Another recommendation from the girl who gave me the lake, so hopefully our food suggestions are just as good. Looks good. Bit like rice pudding. Enough said. It was a good suggestion. A little bit like, the only thing I can draw a comparison to is mac and cheese, but it ain't even close. Good shit, whatever it was.